October 25, Entry 10, Glorified Amoeba. Alright, it's been a while since I've last written in this, and it might take a while till I write in it again. Right now, my fingers are nearly frostbitten and not functioning up to their maximum capacity, making this a stiff and somewhat agonizing process. Without looking at my previous manifesto entries, I'd first like to add that my feelings for Z have finally balanced out. I care a lot less now, which is good. I might even go so far as to say that I spent a whole week away from him and got used to the idea of living without him. Basically, if I have to move on, then it won't be that difficult, but naturally that's not my desire. I think he's learning more and coming to terms with himself, assuming my queer friend's judgment of his orientation is correct. If not, then whatever, but the one thing is for certain. I realize that I can't keep agonizing over something that is out of reach. If he chooses to spend time with others over me, and not so much as bat an eyelash of regret, then I can't do anything about that. If he really doesn't show me that he has similar feelings anytime soon, then I think I'm really just going to move on. I've saved enough of myself for him, but it all seems to be just a waste of time at this point. Although, in retrospect, it seems the times when I most often hurt were because of how I viewed his actions and how I interpreted them, not exactly how they were meant. And even though I keep noticing him mature little by little, if it's not toward my benefit, why am I still here? I've done enough for him. Whatever. Let's just say, if he can't find a way to express his affection for me soon, if he even has any, and my importance is just declining with my absence instead of the alternative, then I'm just going to move on. Enough said. On another note entirely, I've been having dreams and yearnings lately. For the fairer sex, bracket, females, end bracket. I know, weird, huh? Not necessarily only sexually or anything, but I feel like I want to test drive that other side of my self-implied sexuality. Without Z to hold me back, I feel like I can do whatever I want, with regard to my morals and integrity, of course. But I don't want just any girl, and I don't want a friend that I already know really well. I want something new and interesting. I recall once saying to Z that if any girl held my interest half as much as he did, I would seriously consider dating her. Then we went in the car, talked, and I asked him, would he date me if he was gay? To which he responded, hell yeah, I would make you suck my dick and fuck you and I'd suck your dick too. But then he asked not to talk about it because it made him feel weird. Well, now I'm tempted to actually look for someone like that. A girl that can hold my interest to see where I can go from there. To be honest, I'm not sure that my motivation is not entirely affected by everyone else insisting I'm gay. Nay, I'm sure that has something to do with it, but it's not the entirety, as things are rarely that easy to figure out with me. Though some people like to presume they can do such, and it is with these people that I often engage in spontaneous debate with. Basically, what I'm saying is that maybe I feel this way simply because of people making fun of me. But not only do I not want to believe that, that goes against everything I personally stand for. It's akin to giving in to peer pressure, letting others dictate your life, making bad decisions for stupid reasons, blah, blah, blah. I'm rambling now. You can tell my fingers have warmed up a little. Sometimes guys just get boring. I know. The most curious sign of all the Western zodiac, and what, the same sex is suddenly boring? No, not suddenly. It's just that I've been tired of the I only want sex thing or the I only want a relationship thing for a while, which encompasses both guys and girls, sadly. Doubly sad. I don't think I can find what I'm looking for. I don't want sex, and I don't want an official relationship, though I'm willing to try one with a girl, even if only just to see. I want someone beautiful, someone that makes other people say, damn. I want her to be intelligent, yet lenient with me and my orientation, because she knows I'm fickle and indecisive. I want her to be sweet and demonstrating of her affections for me, but only if I'm in love with her. I want her not to be jealous. In fact, I'd like her to join in on the fun. I'd like her to understand me, give me space to be me, yet be able to run with me when I need her to, anywhere, and be free and open to spontaneity, occasionally. She doesn't have to base her life around me. I'm not trying to control her. I just want to be like the wind, and I want her to be like that too. If you think about it, I'm asking you for the perfect girlfriend. Come on, someone who doesn't mind being spontaneous, someone who'll watch me fool around with another girl or guy and jump in instead of getting jealous, someone who has strong emotions for me, but is secure enough with her own emotions that she doesn't jump when I show interest in another. Someone who will roll with the flow and take everything in stride. Someone who can be my best friend one moment, understanding what I need, and my grandmother the next, giving me wise advice but leaving it up to me to make my own decisions, whether right or wrong. Someone who has her own life and yet is still an integral part of mine. Someone who always knows just what to say, who doesn't throw a tantrum when she doesn't get her way, meaning doesn't act like a spoiled child. Someone who's kind and strong, yet gentle, but not weak, who will push me when I need it and keep me safe when I don't need a push. Someone who, you know what, I'm just going to stop now because this isn't really going anywhere. This isn't justifying my desire or telling me anything useful. It's just telling me that my desires aren't so different from those of most heterosexual men. This is useful, but it's not love. It's like some glorified friendship or something, like an amoeba, as if it could take the shape of whatever I needed at the time. Wait, I think that's it. I think that's what I want. A human-sized amoeba. Good night.